Hello, Jarrett Morris, aka JMO, your Chief Peace of Mind Officer, coming to you from Team JMO here at Thrive Mortgage. Wanted to talk a little bit about what people keep mentioning as far as this fear that somehow there's going to be a housing bubble. We have so many pieces of data that tell us that is not the case, but I wanted to share one that doesn't get a lot of airtime because I think it's pretty interesting and it helps speak to where I think a lot of people have concern about a housing bubble coming from the previous one, but that's not the case here. So let's dive into some data. What we have here is the vacancy rates for both homeowner vacancy and then rental vacancy from about the mid-80s forward. And as we can kind of see on this chart, it was relatively stable for about 20-25 years, and it was around about the time when things got wonky in the mortgage market and literally anyone could get a mortgage. And not only could anyone get a mortgage, they could get a mortgage for multiple homes, including rental properties. And we saw that happen. You may have known people who did that, who bought speculatively, either because they thought they could flip the home or that they would have a renter in it. And so we saw that spike. And then, of course, came the actual housing bubble and the actual housing crash and the mortgage meltdown. And so we see all those numbers kind of rise accordingly. Well, one of the effects of that was everything kind of pulled back and building did not take the same pace that it did. So we started to see those vacancy rates start to fall. Again, if this was kind of our normal baseline, kind of in this range, they're now well below that and at basically all-time lows. So the reason why that is a big deal and why that helps us kind of feel comfortable that we're not looking at a housing bubble is because these are so low, you cannot have a bubble with that low of a vacancy rate. It's just kind of one of those basic fundamentals. So we know that we're definitely not looking at a bubble situation, and so this is still a fantastic time for people to consider purchasing a home, even an investment property. We're helping several of our clients every single month purchase an investment home. So when those questions come up, give us a shout. We'll be happy to chat about them. But this is just part of our efforts to make sure that the real story gets out there and people know what's going on. Thanks so much and make it a great day.